the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Skip Money.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. So I am very excited to have someone in our studio today who, for the first time, and excited to learn all about them and what they do. And I'm sure you will be as well, because today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Mr. Corey Prince, who is with Banjoe downtown Condo. Corey, welcome to the show.
Hey, Skip. Actually, we're PMI Blue Ridge now. We changed our name. My company is a franchise. We bought Banjoe about a year ago. So we're a property management company. We manage long-term and short-term rentals. Mainly, our majority of our business is vacation rentals, operating out of Asheville, Hendersonville, Lake Lure. Got a couple in Maggie Valley.
Okay, and I'm sorry, didn't realize you had changed. What was the name of the company?
That's totally fine. Yeah, thanks.
What was the name again?
I'm sorry, PMI Blue Ridge. That's for Property Management Inc. And then our franchise name is Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge, gotcha. My apologies. Was not aware of that.
You know, the second you said that, I looked up at the corner of the screen and it says Banjoe downtown Condo, Corey Prince. I was like, uh-oh.
I'm sorry, my bad. Well, Corey, thanks for clearing that up for us. I want to make sure we get that out there. So how did you get into the property management business?
So, funny story. My dad and I owned the company together, Richard Prince, and about 10 years ago, we decided we were going to be real estate investors and buy a property, right? And it turned into just the worst experience ever. And it was mainly the realtor we used to buy the house didn't disclose certain things, and so we decided to get into real estate because we were like, well, we don't want to let that happen to other people. And you know, then we actually, it took us 5 years to get that property where we could even sell it, because we had to it's a long story and I don't think we have time to go through all that, but we sold it, and then we had some money, and we randomly got an email from PMI trying to sell us a franchise. And we're like, well, that could be fun. So we bought a property management franchise with zero experience, March 1st of 2020. About 3 weeks later, I was pretty sure I had made the worst decision of my life because the whole country shut down.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
So
now 5 years later, we're doing pretty good. We have 57 vacation rentals and 110 or so long-term rentals that we manage.
Wow. Very nice. Very well. Sounds like it's working well, despite the challenges of COVID.
COVID was actually good for us, to be honest, you know?
Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So in the property management business, Corey, what are some myths or misconceptions?
I mean, I think a lot of people think that, you know, you're going to be getting 2 a.m. calls about clogged toilets, you know, every night. And, you know, I'm actually glad people think that, because then they hire us, and that is very far and few between, you know? So like, we get a lot of accidental owners, you know, they inherit a house, or, you know, a family member passes away, or, you know, and, you know, they don't want to deal with the day-to-day troubles of managing a property. So we take that burden off of them, you know?
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Well, obviously you work a lot outside of work. If there is time, what do you like to do for fun?
So I have 2 kids. I have a 9-year-old son and a 9-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. So pretty much everything outside of work revolves around their activities. I like playing golf every now and then, but I don't play very often.
I understand that. It's a time commitment.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. Time with family, always the best answer.
Absolutely.
So let's switch gears for just a second. Can you describe a hardship or a life challenge that you've overcome, and either professionally or personally, and how it made you stronger in the end?
You know, the most recent one was obviously Helene. You know, I'm in the hospitality business basically for my vacation rentals, and October is typically our busiest month of the year by a rather large percentage. And, you know, Helene happened September 27th, obviously, and, you know, totally ruined the business. Luckily, we got really lucky. We were able to house a lot of displaced families, which was nice. But, you know, after several months and people's houses started getting fixed, you know, tourism is down 30 or 40% in some areas around here. So, you know, finding new ways of advertising our properties and getting them out there has been pretty hard. We've finally figured it out, and I'm happy to say the last few months we've been outperforming the market by about 20% minimum.
Wow.
He goes and everything. Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah. Thanks.
Congratulations. Absolutely.
Thanks.
So, and of course I've heard that, you know, Helene did a lot of damage, but we're pulling through, you know, we're on the other side of it now, and it's been a year. It seems like some ways it seems like it was just yesterday, and other ways it seems like it was 10 years ago.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
So, Corey, if you could think of one thing you would like our listeners to remember about you and about PMI, what would that be?
You know, that's a good question. And, you know, honestly, I wanted to say I wanted people to know that the area is open, you know, like, please come and visit us again. You know, that's what I really want people to know about me and my business. You know, since the majority of our business is hospitality and tourism, I think, you know, I feel like people still think that we're shut down, you know, from all the damage they saw on the news. And it would be really nice for them to know that we are not. Almost everything is fixed at this point. And come and see us. You know?
Absolutely. And I've heard that from a lot of folks that I've interviewed in the Asheville area and Western North Carolina. And absolutely, y'all heard it here. Asheville is open for business. I'm hopeful that the leaf season is going to pop things back up again for us.
We're going to have a really good October. I can tell you that.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, if folks are interested, they'd like to come check you guys out and potentially interested in a vacation property in the area, how can they learn more?
So the easiest way would be go to our website, which is pmiblueridge.com. You can see all of our vacation rentals listed on our website and any long-term rental that's available for rent. You can book directly through our website if you're coming to the area. And if you use discount code BOOKDIRECT, you can get 10% off.
Book Direct. Awesome. Very good. All right, guys. You heard it. 10% discount. Check it out.
There you go.
So, Corey, can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to spend some time with us and tell us all about you and PMI Blue Ridge, and wish you and your family and everybody at your company all the best moving forward.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely. And maybe we can get you back in the studio again sometime.
Sounds good. I'd love to.
All right, man. We'll see you then.
All right.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptry-cities.com. That's gnptry-cities.com or call 423-719-5873.